Alright guys, so it's July 8th, Saturday. I've been working on this deal for about a month and a half. It is a 1983 Mercury Capri. I would venture to say that this is the cleanest Mercury Capri that has to be in the state of Pennsylvania and probably beyond. It's just everything. Which we're going to do a walk around. But the guy getting rid of it, never hasn't done anything with it since the mid-90s. All the parts, the original dash, trim pieces, everything's in there. We got door panels, rear carpet, everything's that brown, which is in really nice shape, but the color I'm planning to use isn't going to work with that, so might be dyeing some interior. Now the guy put the newer style dash, which might be for sale because this is too modern looking for an old car in my mind. So it's been cut and modified to work in a Fox body. He has it just loosely in here, but that might be for sale. Look at the floor pans of this thing, it's disgusting. No rust at all, that's just dirt up there, and that's original seam sealer. Just absolutely disgusting. And these cars are known for down here rotting out. Not a damn thing there. And then this pocket up here, everything lays. They usually rust out right there. But he redid the whole chassis wiring harness. Is out of a newer car. Brand new 5-lug conversion on the front with the bigger brakes off a newer Mustang. These are going to be for sale. Those are meant for coilover suspension because they don't have the spring pocket for the coil spring. That rack and pinion might be for sale with the bump stops because that's for a hydro boost system, which I really don't want to even piss with that. And then the other side of these strut towers, this is why I bought it, because that just, once again, disgusting. Every seam, every spot weld, just absolutely gorgeous. Brand new steering rag joint and shaft. All the way back to the tunnel, just perfectly clean. Rad support's not bent, never been in an accident. There's more of that wiring, and he has a nice newer fuse panel. All nice and clean. Factory Ford. But there's the hydro boost system, which I'm going to research it because everything's brand new or slightly used. He actually had it to where you could run ABS. That's what this plug's for. That's what the spindles, they have the tone ring for the ABS, so I could run that, but every car I hate ABS. And he has the whole HVAC system out of a newer Mustang in it. He had to slightly cut the firewall to get that in. Brand new windshield, 0 miles on that. The car's already been body worked and everything done on that. Here's the other side of the floor. Just no rust. I have a headliner in my other car, so that's no big deal. I have nice black door panels. Oh, rear end's completely rebuilt with all new bearing seals, ring and pinion posi unit. The slicks are worn out and them turbine wheels, I'm going to probably sell those. So we're hoping to recoup about half of the money back just by selling some of the stuff I don't want. And then my other car will donate all the pieces that I sold. I have another set of wheels. They're 16-inch by 9, I do believe, Cobra R's. But the only problem is it's 4-lug in the back, but then he switched to 5-lug, so I'll have to maybe go backwards and maybe sell that too, because everybody wants 5-lug conversion. But all the glass is really nice. No, well, hopefully I don't damage it. Everything seems to be nice. Has the gas struts are nice. I have a set of those on the other car that I know are brand new. But they call these the bubble butt for the back window on these. Which it's a love it or hate it kind of thing. You almost have to look at it for a couple weeks to start loving it. I honestly hated it at first, but it's growing on me. They make a really nice lip spoiler that comes off of it, which makes the ass end not look so, I don't know, like a fat face on the back, I don't know, bubble butt. And then makes it so there's not as big of a gap between here and there. But windows will be tinted. All this trim will be blacked out. We ain't doing the Grandpap chrome. But probably the dash and a bunch of other miscellaneous stuff's going to be for sale once I start ripping it apart and making everything work. The only thing that makes me want to keep that dash in there is that he says the AC, all the blend doors, everything will work. I just can't get over that damn steering wheel. I don't like it. It's just too modern. But it might be another one of them things that grows on me and I start liking it. But I also see $300-400 sitting there, and that'll give me about half what I paid for the car back real quick. So sell that, sell the control arm, sell them slicks. You might honestly get this thing for free if you waited long enough to sell stuff. Especially if you sold the rack and pinion and the Hydro Boost system. But just a bunch of ideas. Tell me if you guys think I did good. Ended up getting it for around $1,100, and then I had to, well, total investment now is probably $1,200 to $1,300, which in the grand scheme of things probably wasn't the best decision. But I'm telling you, you just never find a Fox body in this cleanest shape, the regular Mustang. And if you like Capris like me, you never find one of these this clean. So, and its claim to fame is the fenders and the quarter panels that bow out, which is the cool factor on it, I think. But all the little trim goes around it on the belt line he has. The guy was nice enough to throw the body panels and stuff back on it to where everything latches to get it towed down here. So we'll see. It's at my friend's body shop right now, so we're gonna get everything. The engine bay is gonna get painted, door jambs underneath the hood, inside the fenders, everywhere when it's shut and closed, that stuff needs painted. Then we're gonna go to town and get it to where it runs, and then blow it back apart and paint the outside of it. But I'll leave the color till we're actually moving and doing something with it, or show you guys then. But that part of the wiring could be done a little bit better, but in all honesty, that's about as good as they did it back in the 80s. So there's, like I said, there's some stuff on this I can sell, recoup about half of it back, and pretty much get this for junk, like what you pay for a rusty piece of crap. So I have another set of these guys here. Sell them pretty quick and easy, and we're pretty sought after because they're only on Capris. Them will work on a Mustang. But all in all, I think it did pretty well. And stay tuned for more video of this guy. So that's what we're going to be. It ain't going to be one of my top priorities, but I'd like to get it on 4 wheels to where when you turn the steering wheel, it turns the wheels. Because the gentleman I bought it off of made these dollies, but I thought them were like shopping car wheels where they castered and turned around for you and made it to where you could shopping cart it around, but they're fixed straight, so you have to jack it up on the front and then use the jack to turn it and then drop it back down. So probably on my week vacation, we're gonna, hopefully we'll have the engine bay painted by then, and then we can put a subframe in it, and then the suspension in my wheels, get something going with this. For the time being, I might go to the junkyard and just get a set of 5 lug wheels and put them on there to where I can roll it around. They don't have to be a matching set right away. Oh, the other cool thing is the guy, I don't know if you can see, but it's converted to disc brakes in the back off of a newer Mustang. And it also has, they should be back here. This was honestly like a $500-600 score on this car too. No, I won't be able to find them. I see all the trim. There is a set of Willwood dual piston calipers that he bought, and he says with these wheels they won't clear because it's such a big brake system on the back. But I saw them on the car. I saw them there the first time. The guy was pretty straight up, so they have to be in there. So I'll have to get my 16s and put them on there, and then once I take them off, I can put them on Craigslist and get them sold. Because I don't want them damn turbines. They didn't look good when times were good. But with them slicks, some hillbilly will just have to have them so you can post a dumb YouTube video like I do. Doing a burnout. But while the windows are out, I'll tint them myself and get a lot done, and hopefully get it jammed out my color of choice, and then I can pop my weather stripping into it and just go to town. I did notice this, but I don't know if you saw my other post. I bought a bumper and tail lights and some other stuff off of one of my local U-Pullets, so I got some spare parts laying around, so I'm sure you can fix this bumper, but probably even just trim it off, make it to where it's uniform, and cut that chunk off. Just eliminate that, make it to where it looks like it's normal. That's what we got. Another bad decision at the Katir's collection, but it'll be a goodie, I think. It'll always be worth more than what I paid, as long as I do it right and keep it cheap where it counts, or where I can, I guess. But we have my 86 Mustang. I bought it back, so that's going to donate a lot of the suspension, and the rack and pinion's brand new. A lot of the wiring, the carpet, a lot of black interior panels were in that car, and window mechanisms and a bunch of stuff like that still in that car. Window trim, pigtails for the headlights and stuff like that, dumb stuff. The hood scoop and the front bumper are kind of messed up, but they're kind of hard to find for this car, and they're for a Capri that are on my old Mustang, so my body guy's going to try and salvage them and put them on this car. But I'm going to try and make it one of a kind, one off, because you don't ever see these. So color I'm choosing is going to be a poppy color. It's not going to be subtle. It's going to be pretty bright. So hope you guys like, and that's what we got going on. So talk to you guys later.